Bring it back to neutral. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. Big breath in. Hey everyone, welcome to class and welcome to this next little fun class in our Emojis series. I wanted to give you a class for when you're anxious. This comes up so often for so many of us, and I just thought it would be nice to have some options in terms of whenever you're feeling a little anxious, whether it's because of work or school, or you just have anxiety generally that you'd like to use yoga to help address. This is a great class for that. Now you'll notice I have 2 blocks. We're trying something a little different today. I don't often use props in my classes around here, but I think they can really add so much. And especially a lot of you practice at home a ton, so you've got some props lying around. I thought we could utilize them. So to begin, if you don't have blocks, just grab a couple fluffy pillows and they'll pretty much do the same thing. But if you've got a block, move one off to the side. You can actually take it down medium height up at the top, and your other block is just going to slide underneath your hips or your pillow, whatever you're using, so that your hips are just a little bit elevated. And then you can let the legs fold in front of you and get comfortable, get situated. When you're ready, close the eyes. So once the eyes are closed, just take a few deep breaths. Really exaggerate your breaths. So this isn't about controlling your inhale or exhale. Just really exaggerate the breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And do that a couple more times. Deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Maybe one more. Inhale. And exhale. And notice that just by indulging that exaggerated breath, we already take ourselves down a notch. I want you to notice where you hold on to your anxiety. So consciously relax behind the eyes. Soften the forehead. You can take your hands to the temples if it feels okay and just sort of give a little massage. Moving counterclockwise, clockwise. And let the hands rest back on the thighs. And soften the jaw. And wherever you notice your anxiety rests, maybe it's in your chest, maybe it's in your stomach, maybe it's right in your throat. I want you not to resist it, not fight it, not resent it. Just observe that it's there. And remind yourself that it's okay. It's okay that you're anxious. We're not going to go to war with our anxiety. We're just going to remind ourselves that we can be supported. And remind our anxiety that it might not be needed right now. Just take a couple more breaths where you are. When you're ready, let the eyes open. Go ahead and come off your pillow or your block. And if you're using blocks, stack this one medium height lengthwise, just in front of the top one. If you have pillows, just keep them stacked lengthwise right up here at the top of your mat. You're gonna lay yourself so that your hips are maybe 7 or 8 inches away from your pillows or your blocks. And the bottom of your pillow or block is gonna come just at the bottom of your shoulder blades, like right between them. Ladies, kind of where your bra would be. Let the upper back just rest. Let the arms come down. You can adjust that top block if you need to. Adjust your pillows if you need to. What you're going for here is support. So it should feel sustainable, comfortable. The legs can do whatever you want. They can be crossed. You can press the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop open. It's totally up to you. Especially if you hold your anxiety in your chest, in your throat. With each breath out, just let the chest and the throat soften. So without putting up a fight against your anxiety, just with each exhale, imagine dismissing a tiny part of it. So it dissolves on its own. Take a couple more breaths. And eventually interlace the hands behind the head. Exhale, tuck the chin, plant the feet, and just take a crunch straight up. You don't need your pillows or your blocks anymore, so just move them off to the side. And I want you to roll over the feet so that you end up in tabletop. So take a couple rounds of cat-cow. Nice and slow, really easy. And bring it back to neutral. Inhale, stretch the right arm up. And exhale, thread the needle underneath the left arm. Come down to the right side of the head. And let the eyes close. So your left arm can end up wherever it feels comfortable. And I want you to go for whatever variation feels the most supported. So I know that it's easy to get frustrated with yourself when you're feeling anxious. Because there's nothing wrong. Like, stop. I know. But try to allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. And be patient, because it can take time for those tense kind of emotions to dissolve. So just breathe, reminding yourself that you're not alone, that it's not weird to feel like this. And feeling that anxiousness lessen its grip on you. Take one more breath here. And exhale, slide the left hand back in, stretch the right arm up. Plant the right hand down. I want you to swing your left foot behind you. Reach the right leg back, open up the right arm straight overhead. So you lengthen the whole right side body. So think of moving the right ribs up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Turn it around. Back to neutral. Cat-cow, just a couple times. One more each way, nice and slow. And gradually bring it back to neutral. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. Big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Thread underneath the right. Walk the right arm forward. And breathe. Take one more breath. And gradually slide the right hand in. Extend the left arm up. Take it down. Swing the right foot behind you, left leg back, and open up the left arm so it drops overhead. And again, think of moving the left ribs straight up towards the sky. So it'll feel like a really slight little shift, but you should feel it in a really pleasant way. Inhale deeply. Exhale, take the left hand down. Bring the feet together. Knees wide, shift your hips back. Flip the palms up and let the forehead come down. So take a few deep breaths. And feel your body surrender. With each breath out, releasing a little bit of that anxiety. Gently dismissing it. Just reminding it that it's not needed. That everything is okay. And if it's not okay right now, it will be. On your next breath in, just slide the hands back towards the knees. Take a comfortable seat, facing me. Cross the legs. Roll the shoulders back. On your next breath in, go ahead and sweep the arms all the way up overhead and pressing the hands together. Exhale them right down to the heart center, sealing it all in. When you're ready, let the eyes blink open. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. For more yoga resources, tips, classes, and ways to deal with anxiety, make sure you head to badyogi.com/free stuff. That's where I send like everything that you need to know. Totally free, no commitment. And if you feel like you need more yoga in your life, especially in the Bad Yogi style, check out my digital studio. It's studio.badyogi.com. And I'll link to both of these in the description below so you don't have to remember it. Check it out if it sounds like something that you're interested in. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me for class today. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you right back here next time.